Twitter chief executive Jack Dorsey is returning to the hot seat on Capitol Hill for the first time in more than 2 years. And he's expected to get a much more hostile reception as the social network's political problems escalate. The tech titan is expected to play defense as Republicans escalate their criticism of the social network for allegedly censoring them and showing bias against conservatives, based on specious evidence. Dorsey is expected to say that all content decisions are made, without using political viewpoints, party affiliation, or political ideology, according to prepared testimony shared with The Washington Post. Our Twitter rules are not based on ideology or a particular set of beliefs, it says. We believe strongly in being impartial, and we strive to enforce our Twitter rules fairly. It's the Twitter chief executive's first appearance in front of Congress since the company began taking a harder line on misinformation about voting and coronavirus, even labeling or otherwise restricting the spread of President Trump's tweets that break its rules. And Dorsey will also surely face scrutiny over the unusual steps Twitter took 2 weeks ago to limit the spread of New York Post articles about the alleged emails of Hunter Biden, the son of Democratic nominee Joe Biden. The Washington Post has not been able to independently verify the emails. Dorsey could face tough questions from Democrats on privacy issues, as they have their first opportunity to question him about the company's July breach, which compromised the accounts of Democratic nominee Joe Biden and President Obama. A circus-like atmosphere is expected at today's hearing. Tensions are running unusually high with less than a week before the election. The committee says the hearing will be focused on reforming Section 230, a decades-old law that shields tech companies from lawsuits over the content moderation decisions they make. In reality, Dorsey, Facebook's Mark Zuckerberg and Google's Sundar Pichai are likely to be on the receiving end of politicized attacks from lawmakers seeking to capture the attention of voters in the critical final days of voting. I fear this will be the opposite of the House hearing on antitrust that buttressed the notion that lawmakers are doing their job, said Scott Galloway, a professor of marketing at NYU Stern School of Business. Galloway said a focus on accusations of anti-conservative bias could reinforce the notion that Congress and these subcommittees don't understand technology, don't understand the semantics and nuances of social media platforms. Dorsey is the only chief executive who hasn't appeared in front of Congress in recent months. Both Zuckerberg and Pichai appeared before the House Judiciary Antitrust Subcommittee investigating competition issues.